Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and episode number 27 of this Did You Know series as we take a look at 5 more things you might not know in WWE 2K18. Did you know that Curtis Axel, Stunning Steve Austin and Tyson Kidd are the only superstars in the game without their own victory animation? This one comes from Max Brown, who reveals that Curtis Axel, Stunning Steve Austin and Tyson Kidd all have generic victory scenes assigned to them, as there are no victory motions included in the game for either of these superstars. For example, Curtis Axel has generic victory 3 assigned, Stunning Steve Austin has generic victory 2 assigned, and finally Tyson Kidd has generic victory 4 assigned. Did you know that Goldberg has a unique no-sell animation when taking strikes? This one comes from P1AJ Styles, who reveals that the former WCW and Universal Champion Goldberg has a unique no-sell animation whenever he's struck by an opponent, in which you can see him shaking his head and brushing off the strike instead of selling the punch. This animation was added last year for Goldberg's return to the series in WWE 2K18, however he remains the only superstar in the game with this unique animation. Did you know there is an alternate Ringpost version of the 619? In WWE 2K18 there are 2 different versions of the 619, however neither of which are labelled so due to Mysterio's absence. The regular 619 is labelled as the Tiger Feint combo, which includes the springboard splash, and the alternate version is Cesaro's, which is called the Swiss 19. Something you might not know, however, is that 2K have also added a 3rd version of the move to the game as part of the new moves DLC pack, with this version being performed around the ring post instead of in the ropes.
Here's the 619.
For anyone wanting to set up this alternate version of the 619, this can be selected in Create Moveset under the Corner Running Strikes category. Did you know that both John Cena and Elias have their own unique entrance animations for the Elimination Chamber? Previous in the series we covered how certain superstars such as Daniel Bryan have their own unique entrance animations for the Elimination Chamber, and today we'll have 2 more of these. The first one is none other than John Cena, as should you enter the chamber using Cena, then you'll see him perform his standard stage entrance, leading to him run down the ramp before he then stops and surveys the chamber before entering the ring. Additionally, depending on the entrance order, should Cena enter the chamber first, then he'll also run the ropes before getting inside the pod. Following John Cena, next up we'll have Elias, who was added as part of the NXT Generations DLC pack, as should you choose to walk with Elias to the ring, then you can see him lay down his guitar before entering the chamber. Did you know it's possible to select the final 3 members of the Royal Rumble match, both in player and AI matches? When it comes to the Royal Rumble match, everyone knows it's possible to select which number your chosen superstar will enter from the selection screen. However, Lucha from the 2K forums reveals something you might not be aware of, as it's also possible to determine which AI superstars will enter the Royal Rumble in the final 3 slots. Now this can be really handy if you want to set up a Royal Rumble match and have a surprise entrant appear at the end, such as Rey Mysterio, as this allows you to see who enters as the AI in the final 3. To do this, all you need to do is decide whether or not you'll be playing or simulating the match, which if you're playing it, make sure not to set your superstar as one of the final 3. Once you've decided, press triangle on PlayStation or Y on Xbox to enter the match options screen. Once in this screen, choose Change Participants, then press Edit and select all of the participants and press Accept. Once you do this, you'll be able to select all of the remaining participants for the match, however the order you choose these will determine the order they enter. So first off, whoever you pick first, this person will enter as number 30, so we're going to go with Seth Rollins. Now the second person you pick will enter at number 29, so we're going to stick with the Shield and go with Dean Ambrose. Finally, the third person you pick will enter at number 28, so let's complete the Shield and go with Roman Reigns. Once you've made your first 3 picks, then you can go ahead and choose whoever you like for the remaining stars and then press Accept to save the changes and load the match. Now once we progress through the match and reach the final 3 slots, we can see that the third person we picked comes out at number 28, which was Roman Reigns. Next up, the second person we picked was Dean Ambrose, so here they come at number 29. Finally, our first pick was Seth Rollins, therefore here he comes at number 30, the final entrant in the Royal Rumble. So there you go, that is how you determine who comes out in the final 3, as these spots are based on the first 3 people that you choose when editing the participants. As for the rest of the order, Lucha has also revealed that it is somewhat possible to determine who enters on other numbers. However, unlike the final 3, a lot of these can change depending on which 2 superstars start the match, so I'll leave a link to his full rundown of how the entry order works in the video description. So there you go, that was 5 more things you might not know in WWE 2K18. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I'd love it if you could drop a like to show your support, as well as leaving a comment below to let me know what you made of today's features, and if there's any other secrets, hints or easter eggs that you think I should cover. As always, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Did You Know episodes, and smack that bell notification icon so that you can be notified the second a new video drops. Until next time though, all that's left to be said is I hope you've enjoyed this video, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.